support. We are the technology operator for Tatmeen platform. So welcome to the weekly technical workshop. So we will be interacting with the users, whoever has raised their hand, and we will be answering their questions. So please feel free to raise your hands if you have any questions. I will answer your questions one by one. So as of now, I do not see any participant raising their hand. Okay. Sahir, I have allowed you the mic. Can you unmute yourself and ask the question?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. The question is regarding this, the pack use case.
Okay.
So for that, the SSEC numbers, those we have to generate ourselves, or we have to get from, BrandSync.
So the question is about the SSCC, generation of SSCC, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, to generate the SSCC, the first step is you will have to get this SSCC subscription by reaching out to the BrandSync team. So once you have the subscription available, you can able to generate the SSCC on the Tatmeen system. Okay.
Okay. So, and yes, got this point. And another related question is, when we ship out, it is always possible that we can ship, Jittens itself, but there is also this is an option that we can pack and send as one SSCC. Fine. Am I correct?
Can you come back with your question again, please?
Yeah, I said that if we are shipping, fine, we can ship, let's say 5 or 6 Jittens, fine, the products as Jittens, or we can pack them under one SSCC. Both will have same effect.
Okay, let me explain you. Once the commissioning is performed successfully, the next step would be to perform packing. So my suggestion for you is you can pack the loose items, the individual SG teams into an SSCC. Okay, so that SSCC can be shipped instead of shipping the loose items. So this is the recommended approach from Tatmeen, I could say.
Okay.
You got it?
But it is, I mean, still we are allowed to send as, let's say 1 or 2 Jittens, if they are 2 separate, product, 2 separate brands, we can send them as 2 separate, Jittens themselves, right? That is also a possibility. But I got the recommended method is to pack them into one SSCC and then ship them out.
Yes. So you want to say two different GTs you wanted to pack in a single SSCC or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is possible. That should not be a problem. Since if you pack it, if you have done the commissioning without any issues, then that should be all fine. That should not be a problem.
Just another question. This commissioning, because we are, a hospital, are we supposed to do commissioning as well? I believe that we just receive the item, and then if we are shipping to another of our own location, still commissioning is required for, let's say if I have received some SSCCs and then I unpack those, and then I have to send to a different location of our own, a different branch. That I believe only require packing and sending.
Okay. Okay. The first step is you will have to perform the commissioning process successfully. Okay. So once the commissioning is done, the next step is you will have to go with the packing. Okay. And if I understand your question properly, the commissioning needs to be performed, and after that the packing needs to be performed successfully on this. So how do you do it? You will have to pack these individual SG tins, the loose items, into an SSC, as I said earlier. And once this packing is also completed successfully, then the MAH user is all good to proceed to the shipping process. So where in the shipping, he can send the products to the desired destination GLN. Okay.
Okay, fine. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So is there any further questions, please?
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, Rafiq. Good morning.
It's very good morning, Mr. Bharadwaj. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. Actually, we are from City Pharmacy.
Okay.
I have one question which is for non-register items. If you can unmute our pharmaceutical supplier is there, Saja, Mr. Suleiman. If you unmute him so that he wants to be discussed on one point because for non-register item.
Can you ask him to raise his hand because we have only
Suleiman, I think, Suleiman Saja company. I think if you raise hands, you can take it. Anyhow, maybe.
Okay, Suleiman Saja, right?
Yeah, if you can just unmute.
I allowed the mic for him.
Yeah, thank you so much. The concern is that here, non-registered product, what I understood is that from last 2 years, 1.5 year, that we have to register under branding, right?
Yeah.
But if I want to register in the branding, what they got it, our supplier is approached the branding team, but they mentioned something to approach Tatmeen. Is there any new process built it recently by Tatmeen for non-registered item registration to report Tatmeen successfully?
It's the same process, even for the non-registered items, right? The users, what we inform the users is users will have to reach out to the branching and then get this GLN acquired. And once this is being done, follow the same process of the registered items. There is no change as of now for these unregistered products as well.
So you mean that branding GS1 team, they will support them to register even the item is non-registered in MOH?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So that we will cascade this information for them. So
Yes.
the other query is that for the supplier who registered 2 different GTINs for one product. So how system is interacting when we apply the import permit should be used, which is we are going to report Tatmeen. So it will work perfectly.
Come again with your question.
Actually, there is a 2 GTINs for one product.
Okay.
In Tatmeen.
Okay.
So how Tatmeen system is defined that they will both GTINs will be reflected in the screen or what when you apply for import permit?
So for a single product, there shouldn't be 2 GTINs, right? There should be only 1 GTIN.
Usually it is be 1 GTIN, but the system in a Tatmeen report, if you track it, there are some products have a 2, 3 GTINs.
Yeah, because user would have asked for any amendments or any changes for the product, then in that case, the another GTIN number would have been found by the branching team.
Okay, but it will not be any something to put on block or something like that. There is which is active reporting. That means only that item can be reflected in the for import permit. Is this possibility is there?
Your question is still not clear. Let me explain you. So since if there is any change in the existing GTIN, there is a chance branching will be creating the new GTIN. Okay. And using that new GTIN, you can do the commissioning process via the import permit number which you have.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Give me a minute. I will be back. The next caller would be Avi Shah, but give me a minute. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So, Abhishek, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Abhishek, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Abhishek, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please? Okay, so for any reason, if you are unable to unmute, then my suggestion for you is please drop an email with your question or clarification to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will try to respond as early as possible. So let's move on to the next caller. Varghese Jacob, can you unmute yourself? Varghese, can you unmute yourself, please? Varghese Jacob, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, sir.
good
Can
morning.
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Sir, my name is Varghese Jacob. Yeah, I'm from Health Drug Store. So we are dealing with some non-registered products. Okay. And
Okay.
we are bringing the products from some European countries as well as from India.
Mhm.
And some of these products, uh, many products from UK or US markets, it has got a serial numbers. Okay. But some
Mhm.
products, it doesn't have a serial number.
Okay.
So, and we are not directly bringing it from the manufacturers, we are bringing it from the wholesalers. In this case, how can we do the serialization of the product? That is my question. So how can we do this?
So these are registered products or non-registered
Non-registered,
products?
non-registered, non-registered.
Okay, so if these are non-registered products, what we recommend is the user should follow the same process of the registered products. Okay. So if these are non-registered, so what is the category of these products? Are these products conventional and biological medicines? Are
Yeah,
they fall under
conventional
this?
products, conventional products, but these are all like creams and all. So it may be not a prescription medicine. It will be like an OTC product.
Okay.
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 It's not a
Okay.
prescription, but some are prescription, especially products which
Mm.
we are coming
Mm.
from India. Okay, it doesn't have
Okay.
a serial number. Okay, so
Mm.
those are
Mm.
conventional products. Most of the manufacturers do not have a serial number. Okay, in
Okay.
India. Okay, so in this
Mhm.
case, conventional products, how can
Mm.
we do the serialization, and
So
where it
my
should be
su-
done? Should be done here in UAE, or should be done from the country of origin, from
so
India?
my suggestion is since the manufacturer is from India, the MAH will have to follow the commissioning process as per the guidelines. Okay, since these are non-registered, as you said, we are suggesting the users to follow the same rules of the registered products. Okay, so ask the MAH from India or wherever it may be to follow this particular commissioning process guideline, and then have the serial numbers accordingly, and then get it reported on the Tatmeen systems.
Sir, the problem is, see, MH, those MH are big MH holders. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't ship it. We are not buying it directly from them because these are small quantities. Okay, which is short supplies in this market. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe couple of packs only. Okay, we are not bringing in like maybe 200,000 or 300,000 small quantities. Say 10,000. Okay.
Okay.
Tablets. So we are getting it from the wholesalers, not from the MAH. So in this case, how can we do this
Okay.
serialization?
So Varghese, let me tell you something. Can you drop an email with your clarification in detail? Because I
Okay.
will check internally on this, because this
Okay.
seems to be more of an business question or a process question. Okay. So I will take another opinion internally within the team, and then I can respond to you. You can drop an email to you. You can drop an email to us at onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Because many products we are bringing it in this
Yeah,
manner.
yeah. I
So
got it. I got
yeah,
it. But definitely this needs some review within our internal team. So then I can give you some kind of a feedback.
yeah.
So this is what my assumption is about. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right. Thank you so much. Mahmoud, good morning. Can you unmute yourself?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, good. Thank you. My question again, I have raised it in a session the week before last week. Okay. It's regarding a report that will show me the how many stores of my how many pharmacies of under my Spoke account reported transactions to Tatmeen, and how many pharmacies still didn't report transactions to Tatmeen. I have in total 109 G lanes. Okay. During our meeting with the ministry on the 7th of October, Dr. Amin highlighted that 100 of them reported transactions to Tatmeen during October. Sorry for I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the supply chain manager for Benzina Pharmacies.
Okay.
Okay, so Dr. Amin يعني gave us a special recognition and يعني he emphasized on the progress that we made, but still 9 of my GLN still didn't report to any transaction to Tatmin, and I need to get that resolved. So on our call last time, you told me there is a compliance report, and I have raised my request to the onboarding team to share that compliance report with me. But they came back that this compliance report is only for manufacturers and healthcare or medicine distributors, is not for pharmacy chains. So my question to you, sir, is there any report that I can extract from anywhere in the portal that will show me the number of transactions reported to Tatmeen per GLN under my Spoke account, or can I request it by mail regularly and
Uh,
you guys provide it to me?
Okay, so Mahmoud, like there is a compliance report available on the main portal, and active Spock user pertaining to the GLN can access and download the report. Okay, and
Yeah,
are you a Spock user, please?
I am the Spoke user, and yeah, and during our last call, I explained to you that I don't have such report. You advised me to send an email to onboarding team to make it available. But when
Okay,
I sent the
okay.
email to the onboarding team, they came
I
back
got
that
it.
it's not available. Yeah.
Since you said there are some 9 GLNs where you haven't done any kind of a reporting, so that could be the reason. The those shipments or those GLN details are not capturing in compliance report. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, you would have not done any events pertaining to these GLNs, right? You haven't done any reporting.
Looks like it. Looks like we haven't done any transactions. Yes.
Yeah, obviously. See, the compliance reports is something when a shipment permit is created against a particular GTIN. Say let us assume a shipment permit number one is there for a GTIN, and the quantity is 1,000, and you have done the reporting for 500. The remaining 500 are still left over. So that piece of information will get captured in the compliance report. However, since you said there are 9 GLNs where you haven't done any reporting, I'm assuming there is no shipment permit number generated, and these are not reported yet. So that is the reason why it is not getting captured in the compliance report. Okay.
But the problem, sir, is that as I mentioned, I don't have this compliance report under the Spoke account downloadable report. And when I reached out to the onboarding team, as you advised me, they came back that this compliance report is only available for manufacturers or healthcare distributors, not for pharmacy chains. So is that correct? Is this report only available for distributors, not for pharmacy chains?
But you said you are a Spoke user, right?
I am a Spoke user, but I don't have that under my downloadable reports.
Okay, so can you help me in sharing the snapshot of the entire page where the downloadable reports are not available for you, along with the
Can I
email
share?
ID of yours?
Can I share it now on the chat window, or you want me to share it by email?
Yeah, you can share it by email onboarding at
Because
tatmeen.ae.
because because I have done that. I have gone that long route, and I can show you the email communications now. If you allow me to share my screen.
Yeah, you can put that, you can give that particular communication or the ticket in the same email thread. So we will go through and then I can come back with the feedback. Okay, so the information what I would need from you is the earlier interaction, the earlier ticket where you interacted with us, and then the entire page snapshot where the downloadable reports are not reflecting for you, and then the email ID of the Spock. So these three information, if you can share to onboarding at tatmeen.ae, we'll check and then we can share you the feedback, please.
Okay, but you're sure, sir, this downloadable report is available also for pharmacy chains. This compliance report.
It should be there for the Spock, as far as my knowledge is concerned.
Because
So if it is
because
available for the pharmacies, if it is available for the pharmacies or not, that is what. So for that reason only, I'm asking you to share all this information, and then I can come back to you on it. Okay.
okay, okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Iqbal, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Good morning and Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, myself, I'm Iqbal from Prime Infotech. We are one of the software provider for the pharmacies. I already sent an email regarding my query. We already completed the testing and we are live with some pharmacies. Few pharmacies we already onboarded. But the thing is, rest of the pharmacies, when we are trying to, after obtaining the GLN, we are requesting Tatmeen to send us the production links for registration for the Spark
Okay.
account.
Okay.
But recently, that mean you people saying that first testing has to be completed because they are using our software and we already completed the testing. For all the users registering in the staging portal after applying that APIs in the testing portal, then again it will be on a production portal. It's complicated, no? Why recently it's this change? Because we have onboarded with a few clients without any struggling. Like we just sent an email, you people reply back with us a production registration link. We started over. But now you people are relying it and saying first to complete the process in the staging. Why is it
Okay.
actually? Is there any changes on that?
Iqbal, if I understand, you are the IT vendor. You work with various organizations, and if I'm
Yes,
not
bro.
wrong, instead of you, the organization representative would have interacted with us, and we would have shared that particular piece of feedback, asking them to do the validation on
Register.
the staging before
Yes.
going to production.
Yes.
Okay. And from your
Okay.
perspective, since you are interacting with multiple vendors, from your perspective, it's absolutely true. Since you have handled and onboarded multiple companies or multiple Spock users, Spocks. Okay.
Mhm.
So how would Tatmeen team know, Iqbal from Prime Infotech is aligned with some other vendor? We don't know, right? We will only
Yeah, okay.
we only interact with the user who has shared the request details with us, and based on that we will check in the system and then we will share our information. We do not have any visibility like this vendor is having and is aligned
Yes.
with someone with Prime Infotech, correct?
Okay. Okay. Correct.
Yeah. So,
So
so that
you
is the
wanted
reason why it
you
is being
wanted us
given.
to.
So this is the allowed, this is the agreed or the recommended feedback which we are asking the users to validate the scenarios before in staging, before moving to live, so that the issues can get minimized on the live system.
Sure. Sure. So you mean to say that I have to initiate for the clients, right, from our side? Then you
Sorry,
will
again.
be easily under. You want to send the email from our side, right, with our official email, so you can understand. Okay, this is that from the this specific EMR. We can send the link like
See,
instead of.
that's up to you, because for us it's a particular GLN and a particular Spock email ID. Okay, so
Okay.
if the vendor changes, say if Iqbal from the Prime Infotech changes to some other vendor, and even that piece of information also won't be known to us, correct?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
So all these are something kind of an internal challenges. My suggestion is if we are getting such kind of a feedback from us, then you write an email, or someone from Prime Infotech write an email saying we already done it, so that we will come to understand, and then we can make the things easier for you.
Yes. Sounds good. Thank you for that. And I have
Okay.
another one concern.
Yeah.
We have another one client. This case is like 3 months back. We started everything like production registration and the API subscription, and everything is done. We done some transaction 2 months ago, 2 3 months ago. Then that
Okay.
client they hold the process. They told after some time we will do like that. So again, I'm trying after 2 3 months ideal period. Again, I'm trying the same client. It's giving error something. So is there any condition from your side if the client is ideal for a specific n number of days, then that API key will be disabled, something like that, or no?
So you're trying to do something on the developer portal, and
No, no, no.
uh,
Okay.
I
Tell
didn't
me.
understand your question clearly.
See, actually, we onboarded for one client 3 months ago.
Okay.
We had done some transactions 3 months ago. So we
Okay.
got the proper response and all. Then at the
Hmm.
moment that client told Iqbal, right now it's not required, so we will wait for some time.
Hmm.
So after 3 months, again we use the same credentials like Spock user and B2B user, API key,
Hmm.
everything. But now
Hmm.
if I'm doing the transaction, it is giving me an error. So
Okay.
I wanted to know, error, okay, I understood, but I wanted to know,
Hmm.
is there any condition from your side like this API key or this specific B2B users ideal for n number of days, then it will be disabled. Something
No,
condition is there or no?
there is no such criteria. And can I know what is the error you experienced?
I will send you by email. I didn't remember that. I will send you by email.
Okay. No, but from Tatmeen side, there is no such criteria. Depending upon the error, we can inform the feedback. Okay.
Okay. Sometimes I'm getting error like the specific EPC ID is not what is it called? The read point GLN error. Why
Hmm.
it is happening? Read point
So,
GLN error. It's coming.
so rate point GLS, let us assume a product is available on a specific GLN, and someone from other GLN is trying to do some kind of an operation. So obviously that will throw read point GLN error, because
Ah,
if the product is available on
mostly I'm
GLN
getting
A,
this under
the next, yeah,
receiving the
that
input.
is what. If a product is available on GLN A, then the next operation has to be performed by any user who has access to GLN A. If he is getting if he is getting read point error, which means that some user from GLN B is trying to do perform operation on GLN A, which is incorrect. Okay. Iqbal, are you still there with me? Okay. Seems there is some issue with Iqbal. Let's move on to the other caller, Rafiq. You are back. It seems you are back again. Can you ask your question, please? I have allowed you the mic.
Hello. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Rafi. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just to continue the same question actually for non-registered items.
Uh-huh.
Actually, our supplier got a response from Tatmeen that to
Okay.
contact import permit department to add a draft on branching. What do you mean by this?
Can I have the ticket number, please?
No, there is no ticket number. I don't have, but from the supplier itself, they send me a message. They pass me this message actually.
Okay, this
Do
is the interaction between supplier and with whom?
with the distributor, City Pharmacy.
Then you need to reach out to them. How can I
No, is there
respond?
any process for not the same only branding only they had to do for non-registered products, right?
Right,
To register
right,
under them.
right,
The branding after registration, then it will synchronize in Tatmeen, right?
right.
So the same process. There is nothing has any new changes or
There is
something.
no change. There is no new. There is nothing new.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. One more thing, I just want to clarify with you. In a Tatmeen portal, do you have can be taken as a report all the GTIN list?
No,
You can
as of
download in
now,
the under Excel sheet.
no, there is no such provision of report available as of now to download the GTINs list from the main portal. No, as
Well,
of
it's
now,
more
not.
than our products are City Pharmacy, more than say, like 1800, 1700 products are there. We
Hmm.
want to take it by single copy paste because there are so many updates are happening, right? Sometime.
Got it.
So I
Got
need to
it.
take it, but there is no Excel sheet.
Okay. So Rafiq, can you drop this as a feedback
Yeah.
at onboarding@tatmeen.ae with your I would expect a detailed feedback on what you need
Okay.
in that report, along with the GTIN, what piece of information you need, so that
Hmm.
I can forward this feedback internally. And once this is being approved, we will take it up as a customization for upcoming releases.
No problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Bharadwaj. Thank you so
No,
much.
no
Thank you.
issues. You're
Take care.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Ashish, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, Mr. Bhadajwad. Hi, everyone. So I have three questions, Mr. Bhadajwad. To start with, the first one is of late, one of our client uh,
Mm-hmm.
had a misprinting of the QR code. So there is four
Okay.
data element, and then there is encoding that happens for that
Mm-hmm.
particular QR code. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is they somehow entered a special character or unknown character
Mm.
in the QR data, and that's
Okay.
why the entire printing has gone haywire. So,
Okay.
is there any other mechanism via Tatmeen to resolve this rather than recalling the entire batch and reprinting? That's my first question.
Okay. See, if the QR code generation itself is incorrect, so obviously that means obviously while scanning, that means system also throws errors.
Right.
Right. So my suggestion is go back and then change these QR code or the barcodes wherever there are any issues, so that while doing the scanning, the admin system won't capture any unwanted errors.
The problem is this is a huge batch from one of our MAH that
Uh,
has almost 1
mm,
million serial numbers.
mm.
So,
So
recalling and reprinting
since you
is
have a huge volume, my suggestion is instead of scanning, say let us assume you want to unpack by scanning. Instead of scanning,
right
do the unpacking through APIs.
through APIs.
Because problem is with the barcode, right? So it means that if you scan, it will throw error. So, but whatever it is being reported on that means that is correct. So instead of scanning that barcode, do that particular operation through API, so that that should be available on the Tatmeen system. This is
But
one
then,
such recommendation I can give for you.
but don't you think this will create further issues with the downstream partners, such as pharmacies and dispensers?
See, that is what if you wanted to go with the QR code or barcode, that has to be rectified. Since you are saying there is a huge volume, the other option I can say this. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
Since for your problem there is some alternate solution which I thought of suggesting you.
Got you.
Because since in the supply chain not everyone might use API, and this might cause a problem for the user who is not aware of using an API.
Right. We agree on that. Okay, I completely understood your viewpoint on that. Thank you for that
Yeah.
information. Secondly, I have another question.
Uh-huh.
I have been looking into Tatmeen, and there seems to be an API. Seems to be a functionality in Tatmeen where if
Mhm.
I call product verification or say receive event or shipping
Mm.
event, I can
Mm.
see the hierarchy of the SSCC. So, for
Okay.
example, if I'm doing receive event or shipping event
Mm.
or disaggregation event or
Mm.
aggregation event also, I can see the
Okay.
hierarchy of the product,
Okay.
and that is also available in the what do you say, in the product verification. So,
Okay.
can this functionality be available on the B2B API connection?
Now, as of now, hierarchy visibility is unavailable on the B2I on the B2B process. Hierarchy is visible only in portal. So this particular hierarchy item of B2B we are aware of, and this is there in our pipeline. So we will come back once this customization is implemented.
So we should
Okay.
wait for.
Yes, yes. So this is something a known feedback from other users as well. So this is there in our pipeline. So depending upon the priority and then various other stuff, we are prioritizing the items in our pipeline, and then one by one we are picking it up for the development. So this is still there in our pipeline.
Okay, fair enough. The third one is I have seen there's one more functionality in Takmeen, which is
Mhm.
unpack all, where you can simply give the SSSC
Mm.
and Takmeen automatically knows the entire product chain,
Mm.
the 2 level or 3 level aggregation that has happened.
Mm.
So, is this functionality available on API? Because I could not find it in the Postman collection shared on the Tatmeen portal or website.
You are saying about unpack all, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me guide you now. Can you go to tatmeen.ae website, please?
Yes.
Technical guides.
Okay.
Mm, Give me a minute. I'm searching for the page number. Okay. So can you come to page number 63, 62 or
Uh,
63?
in technical guides, I should go to page number
Tech-
63.
Technical guide logistics, page
Technical
number,
guide.
sorry.
Yeah. Page number
Page,
63. Okay.
yeah, 62 or 63. 62, section 5.9.2, unpacking parent example. Okay. If you come to page number 63, if you scroll
Mhm.
down, there is a tag, parent ID under
Right.
aggregation event. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So if you provide the SSCC, the main palette SSCC here, the items inside this SSCC, everything will get unpacked. So this is unpack all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and if you scroll down the next page, page number 64, unpacking selected object example, section 5.9.3. Okay, and if you come to aggregation event tag inside child EPC, okay, so there is an parent ID SSCC, and this SSCC might have 10 SGTins, and out of 10 SGTins, if you want to unpack only two, then you provide those two selected items inside child EPC tags. Only those two items will get unpacked.
What we have been doing right now is we have been providing parent and child DPC for the disaggregation always. But
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering on if we can provide through the system that we have provided to our customer the API
Mm-hmm.
connectivity just to provide the SSCC top level and then
Mm-hmm.
do the disaggregation of all the child up to the last level. in one go.
Yeah,
That's what the whole objective.
yeah, that you can do. If you can provide that main palette SSCC in the parent ID tag, and then you can trigger that unpack all event. That will work.
Okay, got your point. Got your point.
So that's what unpack all. You unpack all. You will have to provide the main palette SSCC in parent ID. Okay.
Okay.
And if you want to unpack only selected items, you will have to go inside the child EPCAs, the selected items which you want to unpack. This is the difference. Okay.
Got your point.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot. That helps me a lot. If there's
No
anything
problem.
else, I'll drop a mail to onboarding at
Sure.
Tatmeen.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
That's it from my side. Thank you.
Okay. We don't have any other hands raised by other participants. If there are any more questions from the participants, please feel free to raise your hands. We will allow you the mic and then answer your questions. Okay, since there are no more questions, no more hands raised by the participants, we will conclude this call for this week. And the meeting recording will be shared within 24 hours from now. And we will connect with you, everyone, next week, next Thursday at 11 a.m. Dubai time. Thank you so much.